Hey everyone, so this is the second installment of how to crochet a hat using a double crochet stitch. We're going to chain 2 and then do a double crochet in each hole. And I like to do, let's get close here, I like to do through both loops. See how there's these little holes? You stick it right through. And again. And I like to do, some people just do one, and I like to do both. You'll see there's 2 little pieces of yarn there. Some people just do one. Me personally, I like to do 2. It's not that it's any more secure, but it's a personal preference on how you like your hat to look or how you like it to feel. I am a little rough on my clothing, so I do find that I'm less likely to put holes in them, and since my nails are long, I do tend to wear on clothing a lot, especially crocheted or knitted items. So if you have short nails or chubby fingers or man hands like my husband, you don't have to worry so much about this. But if you do have slender fingers, long nails, stuff like that, it's just something to keep in mind. So what we do is we do a double crochet stitch, 1 in each hole for the next say 5 rows. And then once you get to the end, we'll do a 3rd installment of this video. So you just keep going until you're happy. Now the longer you make it, you can keep going and it'll almost turn into a slouchy hat. It won't be a perfect slouchy hat, but you know what? I mean, you do what you like and keep playing. It's wool. You can just pull it apart and start again. It's not a big deal. If you found you made it just a little too long, pull out a couple of rows and see how it feels. So when you get to the end, we'll do another installment, and I'll show you how to end it properly. It's not that hard. You know, like we close it before you chain 2. So when I'm just going to get here. When you close it and you chain 2, before you chain 2, all you do is you chain 1. And I'll just show you quickly how you close it. So when you get to the end, like this, all you do is put it through your second chain, wrap, pull through both, and then you chain 1 and you just pull a long string, and then you just take your scissors and cut this and then pull it the rest of the way through, and that is ultimately ended your crochet. But since we're going to do a hat, we'll just keep going. So chain 2 and then single crochet in each. Now you'll find you might prefer your hats one way or the other. They are reversible. Some people say they're not. I say they are. On one side, as you can see, it's almost like a little ribbed hat, and on the other side it's nice and smooth. So what I find is if you're getting hot, it's easier to have the nice smooth side against your head, and it lets the heat escape. If you're cold, turn it the other way around. and those little bumps will almost give you like a little air gap, so almost an insulation of air, and will keep your head warmer. And this works for guys and gals. You know, my husband, he tends to keep his with the bumpy side down. Reason being is he has no hair. He shaves his hair off, so it keeps his head nice and warm. But what he's finding is if he's working on a vehicle or busy working outside and it's a little cool, he'll actually turn it bumpy side out. Because when you're working, you tend to get really hot. So he turns it bumpy side out, so the flat side is on his head, and he finds that he doesn't overheat then. So it's a good idea for you to keep that in mind the next time. If your husband's finding he's getting too hot, or you're finding you're getting too hot wearing them, turn them inside out so they're the other way around. So keep the flat side against your head, and it should actually be a little cooler. So we're just going to keep going with the double crochet, one in each hole, and I'll do a third video of how to end it properly once the hat is completed. Okay, so we'll see you in the next video.